John Gilbert was a legendary silent film actor, known for his rugged good looks and powerful on-screen presence. Born in 1897, Gilbert began his career in Hollywood during the early 1910s, eventually becoming one of the biggest stars of the silent film era. Gilbert appeared in over 100 films throughout his career, including classics like The Big Parade, He Who Gets Slapped, and Flesh and the Devil. He was known for his intense and emotional performances, which captivated audiences and earned him legions of fans. Despite his success, Gilbert faced numerous challenges throughout his career. He struggled to make the transition to talkies, and his personal life was often the subject of tabloid gossip and speculation. However, Gilbert remained a respected and beloved figure in Hollywood, and his contributions to the film industry continue to be celebrated to this day. Gilbert's legacy is one of passion, intensity, and dedication to his craft. He was a true pioneer in the world of cinema, and his work continues to inspire and captivate audiences around the world. John Gilbert was a legendary silent film actor, known for his work in the early 20th century. He starred in many classic films and was a major figure in the golden age of Hollywood. Perhaps the most defining role of his career was in the 1925 film The Big Parade, where he played a young American soldier fighting in World War I. This film is often credited with solidifying Gilbert's status as a leading man and cementing his place in film history. Do you have a favorite John Gilbert film or performance? Is there a particular moment from one of his works that has stayed with you? We'd love to hear about it in the comments below. While Gilbert's career was marked by many successful films and memorable performances, it was not without its challenges and controversies. As we continue this video, we'll delve into some of the funny, shocking, and sad facts about John Gilbert's life and career. So be sure to keep watching to learn more about this classic Hollywood star. John Gilbert, born John Sassel Pringle in 1897, grew up in Logan, Utah, in a family of 6 children. His father was a lawyer and his mother a schoolteacher. As a child, Gilbert was exposed to acting through local theater productions, where he discovered his passion for the craft. Gilbert's family moved to California when he was a teenager, and he began working as a movie extra. He quickly caught the attention of directors and producers with his good looks and charisma. In 1915, he was given a small role in the film Civilization, which marked the beginning of his film career. One of Gilbert's earliest and most significant influences was director Morris Tourneur. Tourneur recognized Gilbert's potential and cast him in several of his films, including The Last of the Mohicans and The Pride of the Klan. Under Tourneur's guidance, Gilbert honed his acting skills and developed his own unique style. Another key influence on Gilbert's career was actor and director King Vidor. Vidor cast Gilbert in several of his films, including The Big Parade and La Boheme, and helped him transition from silent films to talkies. Gilbert credited Vidor with teaching him the importance of naturalism and subtlety in acting. In addition to Tourneur and Vidor, Gilbert was also influenced by the work of Rudolph Valentino, the silent film star known for his brooding good looks and intense performances. Gilbert admired Valentino's ability to convey emotion through his eyes and body language and sought to emulate his style. Despite his success, Gilbert's career was not without its challenges. He struggled with alcoholism and had a tumultuous personal life, which affected his professional relationships and reputation. However, his talent and dedication to his craft continued to shine through, earning him a place as one of the most respected and admired actors of his time. John Gilbert was born on July 10, 1897, in Logan, Utah. His father was a lawyer and his mother was an actress. When he was young, his family moved to Los Angeles. He dropped out of school at the age of 15 to support his family and began working as a movie extra. Gilbert's big break came in 1916 when he was discovered by director Morris Tourneur. He began appearing in small roles and worked his way up to leading man status. In the 1920s, Gilbert became one of the biggest stars in Hollywood, known for his brooding good looks and intense acting style. However, Gilbert's career took a hit with the advent of talkies. Despite being a talented actor, his voice was deemed unsuitable for the new medium. He struggled to find work, and his career never fully recovered. Despite these challenges, Gilbert continued to act in films throughout the 1930s and 1940s. He passed away on January 9, 1936, at the age of 38 from a heart attack. Gilbert's career was marked by both success and struggle, but his impact on early Hollywood is still felt today. His early experiences in the industry shaped his career and helped him become one of the most popular actors of his time. John Gilbert's passion for acting was ignited when he was a young boy. He was born into a family of entertainers, with his mother being a singer and his father a dancer. As a child, he would often accompany his parents to the theater, where he fell in love with the art of storytelling. One pivotal experience that fueled his desire to become an actor was watching a performance of Hamlet at the age of 14. He was captivated by the lead actor's ability to bring the character to life and convey a range of emotions. From that moment on, he knew he wanted to become an actor and spent countless hours practicing his craft. After dropping out of high school, Gilbert began his career in acting by performing in small theater productions. He eventually caught the attention of a Hollywood agent and was offered a contract with the studio system. Despite facing numerous challenges and setbacks, including being typecast as a romantic lead, Gilbert persevered and became one of the most popular actors of the silent film era. Throughout his career, Gilbert remained dedicated to his craft and continued to push himself as an actor. He was known for his intense preparation and attention to detail, often spending hours researching and rehearsing his roles. His passion for acting was evident in every performance, and he left behind a legacy that continues to inspire aspiring actors to this day. John Gilbert, a prominent figure in the world of silent films, showcased his talent in The Big Parade as James a Person. A famous scene in the movie where Jim teaches Melisande to chew gum was an improvisation. The idea came from a crew member chewing gum, and it became one of the best love scenes directed by King Vidor. Gilbert also starred in Show People, where a notable banquet scene features many well-known faces of the time. In order of appearance, these include Dorothy Sebastian, Louella Parsons, Estelle Taylor, Claire Windsor, Eileen Pringle, Carl Dane, George K. Arthur, Leatrice Joy, Renee Doré, Rod LaRocque, Mee Murray, John Gilbert, Norma Talmadge, Douglas Fairbanks, Marion Davies, and Williams Hart. John Gilbert's legacy in the film industry lives on, and he was laid to rest at Forest Lawn, Glendale, in the Whispering Pines section near the top of the hill. John Gilbert, a talented actor in the early 19th, faced many challenges in his career. Despite his obvious talent, he struggled financially and faced skepticism from the industry. Born into poverty, Gilbert had to work from a young age to support his family. When he turned to acting, he faced rejection and discrimination due to his humble background. However, Gilbert refused to let these obstacles hold him back. He worked tirelessly to improve his craft and eventually caught the attention of influential figures in the industry. Despite facing skepticism from some, he persevered and became one of the most popular actors of his time. Gilbert also found creative solutions to the financial struggles he faced early on. He took on a variety of roles, both on and off screen, to make ends meet. He even directed and produced his own films, showcasing his versatility and determination. Gilbert's story is a testament to the power of resilience and determination. Despite facing significant challenges, he refused to give up and found creative solutions to overcome the obstacles in his path. His legacy continues to inspire and motivate aspiring actors and filmmakers to this day. John Gilbert, a prominent figure in the world of silent films, was not only an accomplished actor, but also the father of Leatrice Joy Gilbert. In the movie La Boheme, Gilbert portrayed Rodolphe and developed an infatuation with Lillian Gish. To keep kissing her, he would intentionally mess up their love scenes. A mini-documentary titled Rediscovering John Gilbert, released in 2010, features an on-camera interview with Leatrice Gilbert Fountain, John Gilbert's daughter and biographer. Directed and produced by Jeffrey Vance and Tony Maida, the film has been broadcasted on the Turner Classic Movies cable channel and is available on home video. This documentary offers insights into the life and career of this remarkable actor and the impact he left on the film industry. John Gilbert, a prominent figure in the silent film era, experienced several breakthrough moments in his career. One significant milestone was his role in the 1925 film, The Big Parade, directed by King Vidor. This war drama became one of the highest-grossing films of the 1920s, and Gilbert's performance was highly praised. Another notable achievement was his lead role in the 1926 film The Merry Widow, where he starred alongside Mee Murray. The film's success further solidified Gilbert's status as a leading man in Hollywood. His on-screen chemistry with Greta Garbo in films like Flesh and The Devil and Love also received much acclaim. However, Gilbert's transition to talking pictures was challenging. Despite initial setbacks, he received positive reviews for his performance in the 1933 film Queen Christina opposite Greta Garbo, which was his final film. Although his career was marked by both success and struggle, John Gilbert's contributions to the film industry remain noteworthy. John Gilbert, a famous silent film star, faced financial problems later in life. Despite being one of MGM's top actors in the 1920s, he struggled to find work in the talking picture era. His expensive lifestyle and multiple divorces led to significant financial losses. In addition to his financial struggles, Gilbert's personal life was filled with challenges. He had a tumultuous relationship with actress Greta Garbo, and his marriages to 4 different women ended in divorce. These relationships, along with his drinking habits, negatively affected his career and personal life. Gilbert's career never fully recovered from the transition to talking pictures. He made a few films in the 1930s, but they were not successful. In 1936, he died of a heart attack at the age of 38, leaving behind a complicated legacy. Despite his struggles, Gilbert remains an important figure in the history of early Hollywood. His career and personal life serve as a reminder of the challenges that many actors faced during the early days of the film industry. John Gilbert was a silent film actor, known for his intense and emotional performances. He approached his work with a deep commitment to authenticity and naturalism. Rather than relying on exaggerated gestures or over-the-top expressions, Gilbert preferred to draw upon his own emotions and experiences to create believable and engaging characters. Gilbert's unique approach to acting was shaped by his personal background and worldview. He grew up in a family of performers and was exposed to the world of theater from a young age. This early exposure to the arts gave him a deep appreciation for the power of storytelling and the importance of authenticity in performance. At the same time, Gilbert was also influenced by the social and cultural changes taking place in America during the early 20th century. He was part of a new generation of actors who were rejecting the conventions of traditional theater and embracing a more naturalistic and modern style of performance. This is reflected in Gilbert's work, which is characterized by its simplicity, directness, and emotional honesty. Whether playing a romantic lead or a dramatic anti-hero, Gilbert brought a sense of realism and humanity to his roles that resonated with audiences of the time. Today, John Gilbert is remembered as a pioneering figure in the world of silent film, and his unique approach to acting continues to inspire actors and filmmakers around the world. Despite the many changes that have taken place in the world of cinema since his time, the power and emotional depth of Gilbert's performances continue to endure. John Gilbert, a popular matinee idol in Hollywood's early years, faced a setback when he was replaced by Laurence Olivier in the film Queen Christina at the insistence of Greta Garbo. Olivier in a 197. John Gilbert was a significant figure in the early Hollywood film industry. He was one of the most popular leading actors during the silent film era, and his career continued into the talkie era. Gilbert's impact and influence can be seen in various aspects of the industry, including acting techniques, storytelling, and fan culture. Gilbert was known for his intense and emotional acting style, which was a departure from the more restrained acting of the time. He brought a sense of realism and passion to his performances, which helped to create a stronger connection with audiences. His acting style influenced future generations of actors and contributed to the development of the more naturalistic acting scene in modern films. In terms of storytelling, Gilbert often portrayed characters that were complex and morally ambiguous. He was not afraid to take on roles that challenged traditional notions of masculinity and heroism. This approach to character development helped to create more nuanced and interesting stories that resonated with audiences. Gilbert's influence can also be seen in fan culture. He was one of the first actors to have a dedicated fan base, with fans organizing clubs and creating magazines dedicated to him. His popularity helped to establish the idea of the movie star as a cultural icon, which continues to this day. Industry experts and those inspired by Gilbert have commented on his contributions to the industry. Director King Vidor, who worked with Gilbert on several films, said, "John had a quality that was rare among actors. He had a kind of wildness, a kind of recklessness that was very exciting. Actor and director Warren Beatty, who was inspired by Gilbert's career, said John Gilbert was a trailblazer. He brought a new kind of intensity and emotion to film acting, and his contributions to the industry should not be forgotten. In conclusion, John Gilbert's impact and influence on the film industry can still be felt today. His innovative acting techniques, nuanced character portrayals, and contribution to fan culture helped to shape the industry and inspire future generations of actors and filmmakers. John Gilbert was a significant figure in the world of silent films. In 1925, he starred in 2 major productions, The Merry Widow as Prince Danilo Petrovich and The Big Parade, one of MGM's most successful silent movies. The Big Parade made an impressive profit of over $5 million for the studio, which was no small feat considering the admission price of 10 cents or less at the time. Gilbert's influence extended beyond his own career, as he served as the inspiration for the character Jack Conrad in the 2022 film Babylon. His impact on the industry was such that he was honored on a 29-cent commemorative postage stamp, part of a set issued on April 27, 1994, that celebrated 10 stars of the silent screen. The set, designed by caricaturist Al Hirschfeld, also featured Rudolph Valentino, Clara Bow, Charles Chaplin, Lon Chaney, Zazu Pitts, Harold Lloyd, Theda Bara, Buster Keaton, and the Keystone Cops. These accolades attest to Gilbert's enduring significance in the world of cinema, even as the industry transitioned from silent films to talkies. His contributions continue to be celebrated and studied, a testament to his lasting impact on the art of film. John Gilbert, a legendary silent film star, led a fascinating life outside of the spotlight. He had a deep love for the outdoors and spent much of his free time fishing and hunting. This passion for nature often found its way into his work, with many of his films featuring stunning outdoor scenes. Gilbert was also a skilled musician and played several instruments, including the piano and violin. He would often entertain his friends and family with impromptu concerts at his home. His love for music was evident in his film performances, where he would often accompany his own acting with piano playing. In addition to his hobbies, Gilbert was also deeply committed to philanthropic efforts. He was a passionate advocate for children's welfare and worked tirelessly to support various charities focused on helping underprivileged children. He would often visit children's hospitals and orphanages, bringing joy and laughter to those in need. Gilbert's personal values and interests deeply informed his work as an actor. He believed in using his platform to make a positive impact on the world and was not afraid to take on challenging roles that reflected his beliefs. His commitment to social causes and his love for nature and music made him a truly multidimensional figure, both on and off the screen. Gilbert's philanthropic efforts continued throughout his life, and he remained committed to supporting children's welfare until his passing. His legacy as an actor and a philanthropist continues to inspire and impact those who knew him and those who have studied his work. Through his films and charitable endeavors, John Gilbert left an indelible mark on the world of entertainment and beyond. In 1925, John Gilbert starred as James a Person in the war film The Big Parade. Due to Hollywood censorship, title writer Joseph Farnham had to modify salty dialogue, replacing bastards with BS. However, he was permitted to keep John Gilbert's line, "God damn their souls." 4 years later, director King Vidor recreated one of the Big Parade's most memorable scenes in Show People, a comedy starring Marion Davies. The original scene featured John Gilbert and Renee Adore, while the recreated version starred Davies and William Haynes. In 2006, a one-man play about John Gilbert's life, Silence Idol, was announced. Written by Tony Maeda, who also portrayed Gilbert, and Jeffrey Vance, the play aimed to shed light on the life of the often misunderstood actor. Despite the censorship and challenges he faced, John Gilbert left an indelible mark on Hollywood history. John Gilbert, a legendary silent film star, left a lasting impact on the film industry. His charisma and talent for acting made him a heartthrob and a respected figure in Hollywood. Although his career was cut short due to the transition from silent films to talkies, his legacy continues to inspire aspiring actors. For those hoping to follow in his footsteps, Gilbert would likely advise them to hone their craft, be adaptable, and remain dedicated. The film industry is constantly evolving, and staying current with new techniques and technology is crucial. Additionally, being open to different roles and genres can broaden an actor's range and make them more marketable. Gilbert's success in silent films demonstrates the importance of mastering the fundamentals of acting, such as expressing emotions through facial expressions and body language. Aspiring actors can learn from Gilbert's ability to captivate audiences without the aid of dialogue. Finally, Gilbert's resilience in the face of adversity, including the challenges posed by the advent of sound and film, highlights the value of perseverance and determination. Aspiring professionals should be prepared to face obstacles and be willing to adapt to overcome them. By following Gilbert's example, newcomers to the industry can make their mark and contribute to its rich history. John Gilbert, a prominent figure in the silent film era, experienced a career decline despite Greta Garbo's efforts to revive it. Garbo, who had famously jilted him at the altar, advocated for Gilbert to be her co-star in the 1933 film Queen Christina. However, this gallant gesture came too late, and Gilbert's appeal continued to dwindle. He passed away just 3 years later, his career in decline. In his prime, Gilbert was known for his ability to convey emotion without the need for a script. This was evident in his work with director King Vidor on The Big Parade. Vidor recalled how Gilbert would react to his unspoken thoughts, creating a unique bond between director and actor. Gilbert's family background was also noteworthy. His paternal grandfather was German-born and had the last name Pregel, which was later anglicized to Pringle. Gilbert, who had always used his stepfather's last name, was unaware of his birth name until his father introduced himself to him on the set of The Merry Widow. John Gilbert was a passionate actor who left a significant impact on the entertainment industry. He started his career in the 1910s and quickly gaining recognition for his talent and charisma. Despite facing many challenges, including the transition from silent films to talkies, Gilbert persevered and continued to innovate. Throughout his career, he starred in numerous films, showcasing his versatility and range as an actor. His performances resonated with audiences, and his work continues to be celebrated today. Gilbert's journey is a powerful reminder of the importance of creativity and perseverance. He faced many obstacles, but his passion for acting and his determination to succeed allowed him to leave a lasting legacy in the entertainment industry. John Gilbert's story is a testament to the power of creativity and the human spirit. His enduring impact on film is a reminder that with hard work and dedication, we can all make our mark on the world. So let us embrace our passions and pursue our dreams, just as John Gilbert did, and create something truly remarkable. John Gilbert, a prominent figure in the early Hollywood film industry, was born in 1897. Contrary to some sources that list 1899 as his birth year, this fact is supported by various official documents, including the 1920 and 1930 census results, as well as his World War I draft card from 1917. His daughter, Leatrice Joy Gilbert, who wrote a biography of her father in 1984, later acknowledged in a 25 interview that 1897 was indeed his correct birth year. In 1927, Gilbert was left standing at the altar when Greta Garbo, with whom he was about to be married, had a change of heart. This event marked a significant turning point in his career as well as his personal life. Gilbert played the role of Antonio in the 1933 film Queen Christina, starring Greta Garbo. At the time, Gilbert's career as a leading man was in decline, and Garbo's request for him as the male lead was a considerable favor. However, the film did not help re-establish Gilbert's standing, and soon after, he left the movie industry altogether. The studio's publicity department paid little attention to Gilbert's performance, and in some previews, he was not even mentioned. These facts illustrate the challenges and difficulties that John Gilbert faced in his career, despite his significant contributions to the film industry. I'd like to hear your thoughts about the talented actor John Gilbert. Known for his work in the silent film era, Gilbert's career spanned over a decade and a half, and he starred in many classic films. Despite the transition to talkies posing challenges for him, he continued to act in sound films. What do you think about the contributions he made to the world of entertainment? Do you have a favorite John Gilbert film or performance? Let me know in the comments below. Your engagement helps us create a vibrant community, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content celebrating the creative spirits that have shaped the entertainment industry. Let's keep the conversation going and learn from each other's perspectives. Thank you for being a part of this journey.